thing bugs me.
Who's that?
Who always does that?
I don't know.
Who do you think? Jen does that. You've never noticed that?
No, I don't
How
really.
she rolls her and does this when she talks. No, you'll notice it now. She does this. It's so, that's almost as annoying as Zach's 10-minute ogre laugh.
Oh, yeah. Nobody likes Zach. I get along with him. He's on my side. And
No one likes him because he's so fake.
I told him today, I'm like, why the hell would I start anything to get you out of here when you're one of my biggest supporters? I go, you're the one that came to me in the beginning and said that, you got my back and this and that. And I reiterated that before, not after HOH, before I was put on the block, not after I was put on the block.
Be careful with him, though, because he's really tight with Kale and Mike, like, tighter than a lot of people think, and it's been longer than a lot of people think. So just be careful with him.
Okay. Well, most of the stuff that we hardly ever
Well,
talk
I know,
game.
I'm just saying. And you know Zach, too. He'll sell anyone down the river to save himself.
Absolutely. And I think that Eric would, too. And absolutely Joe. And I've gone around to people.
I heard Joe, the reason that I was campaigning Joe, too, I was in the bedroom, sitting in bed talking to Nick, like, right before the POV challenge, and I was kind of, like, stressing out. And I heard Joe talking to Jen, and Joe goes, when Jen was threatening him, saying, you better throw it, blah, blah. He's like, oh, I'll throw it. He goes, and if it comes down to it, heck yeah, I'll vote her out. I heard it with my own ears. And, I mean, yeah, people tell people things just to get them off their back, but come on, like.
But Joe threw his fucking thing off the end of the course on the first roll.
And he came up to me, he's like, I didn't throw that, right? I was like, no, that's fine. I don't care, do whatever you want.
Do you believe that Amber threw it?
She told me she did.
She told me she did too, but I don't know. If she had a chance to throw it, why wouldn't she, before my shot, why wouldn't she throw it on that round when it meant for sure that one of us would get the POV? That's what doesn't make sense to me.
It smells so good.
I'd say let's go inside, but there's always the possibility of being hurt inside. That's what I like about it out here. It's double pane glass and it's extremely
I don't
hard to
understand
hear.
what's the point of that stupid TV anyways, like.
So you can see
it's
who's
three
like
different
whispering
spots.
together.
I know, but
Yeah,
still, like, I whisper to tons of people who don't even matter anything,
Without the audio, it's worthless.
And then you can't do the bedrooms because, like, people would be watching people change and stuff. You can't do the bathrooms because you'd see, like, shower shots and stuff, you know what I mean? It makes sense, but it just makes the rest of it pointless.
It is pointless. But I guess you could catch two people that are ignoring each other, sneaking off together or something, Amber's an emotional wreck, and she's not going to be very helpful in this game. She will be for a little while, but not very long. Once the Mrs. Robinson thing is broken up, which is probably going to happen this week, and then it'll probably be another one the following week if the rest of the house gets HOH again. We should, if everything goes normally, we should have a couple weeks off where they'll be the targets. But when this group starts cannibalizing itself, the first ones to go are going to be Amber and Dustin.
People would rather keep Amber than Dustin.
I want Dustin out of here. I do not trust him. He's a fucking drama queen, and he would flip on anybody. And that's what Joe kept saying about him. And I know Joe's full of shit a lot of the time, but both of those guys pulled all kinds of shit against each other. Both of those guys don't have any friends because they pulled so much shit on other people.
At the same time, Amber's using Dustin. Like, I know she genuinely cares about him, and like they're really close friends. But Amber said so many times, I can get Dustin to do anything. Dustin will listen to me and do anything I tell him to do.